Veterans, a reality of life. You may get divorced at some point, okay? You may be married to someone who happens to also be on the title and mortgage to that property. So what happens when you're getting divorced? Well, there are a few things that can happen. Obviously, number one, you have the option to sell, clear up your entitlement. Both you split the proceeds. It is what it is. What if someone wants to hold on to that property? There's a few options there too. If the non-veteran spouse wants to keep the property, they can do one of two things. They can refinance to a conventional or FHA loan, or they can assume the VA loan. The only issue with the assumption is that you will lose that portion of your entitlement because it will remain on the property, but the property's mortgage itself will only be in your ex-spouse's name. And the reason that it stays that way is because they don't personally have entitlement. So you are giving up that portion of your entitlement. If you're amicable, hey, cool. I don't think assumptions are the greatest thing in the world unless a veteran is assuming the loan, because then you do a transfer of entitlement. If you are the one who is retaining the property, a couple options there. IRRRL, interest rate reduction refinance loan, if the market makes sense for it. It doesn't right now. It just doesn't. Cash out refinance, and this could work if you are going to owe money to your ex and that it makes sense for the rate to move to where it's going to move and you have to pay off your ex. Or you can do a release of liability where you go back to the servicer, they credit qualify you to make sure that you can afford the home on your own, and then they will remove the ex-spouse from the property itself. You will still need, I would imagine, you will still need to pay off your ex in some way, shape, or form. So if you have that cash set aside, good on you. If you don't, I would suggest a HELOC, a home equity line of credit. I have some amazing products to help with that. So please, always feel free to reach out. The VA Loan Nerd, 630-235-2405, thevaloannerd.com. And you're already seeing me on social media as @the VA Loan Nerd.